Testimony goes bad for 4 highly predictable reasons. 3 of them are psychological based. The 4th one is actually legally based. So let's go over the psychology based ones. Cognition. If a witness does not listen as carefully as they need to, and they don't think and process as carefully as they need to, they're going to make what we call cognitive errors. They're going to make natural occurring errors because they're not hearing the whole question, they're not processing the whole question, and they're going to miss a key word in that question that changes the whole question, and they usually either answer a different question, which leaves them vulnerable, or they inadvertently agree with something the questioner says that's not always true. So we have to train witnesses to use their brains much differently, not to use their workplace or their social brain, but to use what I call their deposition brain or the courtroom brain. They have to listen and think very, very differently than they would at work or at home. And then secondly, behaviorally. Most depositions are videotaped now, and if you behave poorly, meaning you look like you're in front of a firing squad, or you look like you're angry and frustrated and don't want to be there, a jury may see that videotape one day. So behaviorally, we have to train witnesses to maintain their professionalism, to maintain their poise, to maintain the proper body language and facial expression and posture. So if a jury ever saw the video, the jury would still find them as credible witnesses. And obviously for trial, if they're in front of a jury and they don't appear like they're behaving professionally because they feel threatened by a plaintiff attorney, that's going to be a huge, huge problem. They're going to lose credibility with jurors. Third, and which I think is most important, emotionally. When witnesses are baited into going into a fight or flight response, they're either going to try to run and hide, which does not look good for your credibility as a witness, or they're going to try to fight and argue, which looks just as bad. So again, a proper scientific neurocognitive training program can make that witness maintain their poise, not take the bait, use the logical part of their brain at all times, and not get into more of a subcortical fight or flight response. And then 4th, strategy. If the witness is not prepared strategically on where to go when they get attacked, they're going to leave the roadmap. They're going to leave the roadmap, and they're going to say something that leaves themselves and probably the company, the client as a whole, vulnerable.